Would you like to learn the top 5 most explosive millionaire maker meme coins under $1 you can buy today that could turn $100 into millions of dollars by the end of the bull market? The meme coin category has dominated the crypto sector, outperforming every single narrative in 2025, and meme coins have become the world's biggest casino. Early investors have made fortunes in meme coin investing, like the early Shiba investor that turned $8,000 into $5.7 billion in 6 months. The Pepe investor that turned $27 into $52 million. And the dog with hat investor that turned $310 into $4 million in just 3 months. So what are the meme coins that are still very early, that are well under $1, that have incredible upside potential? My name's the Suppoman, your superhero of 100 to 1000x gems. I have made the all-time best multipliers on all of crypto YouTube, turning $600 into 1.25 million with a meme coin. So if you love finding out the earliest opportunities, make sure you smash a like on this video. If I get to 5,000 likes, I'm going to be giving 3 people 1 million Suppoman tokens worth $1,000. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And if you have subscribed, leave me a comment to say I have subscribed and I want Suppoman coin so I know who to give it to. The crypto market is beginning to make an incredible comeback, with Bitcoin now only 4k away from its all-time high. I believe the second half of 2025 is going to yield the best returns for crypto holders. And having been in the market for 8 years, I know that 95% of the move is done in the last 5% of the market. It happened back in 2017 and it happened again in 2021. And I believe this is going to be coming again shortly. I believe the latter part of 2025 is going to herald the meme coin super cycle, where people are going to rotate from complex, traditional assets like layer 1s into simple to understand fun meme coins. Meme coins have led to the biggest gains ever in cryptocurrency. SafeMoon is the biggest gainer in history with a 14 million X. That means if you put $1 into SafeMoon when it first launched, you would have come out with 14 million. Whiff was 4 million, Pepe was 2.6 million X, and Shiba was a 1 million X. You will never see these types of gains in any other crypto category. In 2025, there is a sadness and loneliness pandemic. We have a society that's suffering from severe spiritual decay, and that gives the greatest ever importance to communities. Communities where we can feel included, loved, no longer separated like we feel in this day and age. Meme coins provide cryptocurrencies that are fully diluted. You are not going to get hammered with inflation. You are not going to get dumped on by huge VCs and TradFi institutions. Retail investors have woken up to how they've been exploited by VC investors in traditional cryptocurrencies.
Founders get zero cost basis. VCs and angels get to buy a large percentage of the token cheaply. Centralized exchanges, market makers, Twitter KOLs, Telegram callers, YouTubers, they all get either token supply or dollars to talk about the token. Retail is the exit liquidity that ultimately gets dumped on.
And there's no unfair advantage. The venture capitalists do not really touch meme coins, allowing for a fair and wide distribution of tokens that makes for a more genuine infrastructure for retail investors. The memes that market the best attract holders, and these holders become long-term marketing tools for these meme coins, allowing for the best multipliers. And the most important quality for new dumb retail entering the market is that meme coins provide the most simple, fun, relatable, recognizable, and most viral type of cryptocurrency. They have the normie appeal. As usual, nothing I say is to be construed as financial advice. Crypto is largely unregulated and high risk, and people who invest should be prepared to lose all their money. And everything I say to you in this video is for informational and educational purposes only. The first coin I have got for you is AS. AS is well under $1 at this point, at a mere $1.8 million market cap. AS is a community for people who are fans of ass. Now, tits, which was another part of the female anatomy, my best ever call, did a 500 million market cap. And the reason why is because there is a ginormous market of fans of the female anatomies. You know why. So if you are a fan of ass, or you appreciate the physicality of ass and an early investor in ass, which at $1.8 million you are, then you have the potential to ride this wave into the late hundreds of millions of dollars. The strengths of ass is it's got the shock value. It's ass. If you explain it to the neighbor next door, they may be taken aback, and that shock value is what's going to allow them to remember it. It's sexy. It's got lots of vivid imagery, GIFs, and videos being shared all the time. And it's a tiny little micro cap. Their socials are very active, a magnet for new investors. So they have got the website, Twitter, and Telegram, and their current community is very loyal and active. The percentage of $1,000 hodlers eclipses that of Mog, GigaChad, Popcat, and even Fartcoin. So this conveys a very sticky community. A sticky community allows for new investors to come and compound on them, allowing for greater multipliers to be made over time. Probably one of the only weaknesses of this is that people may see it as sexist. But only 5% of crypto investors are women, so it's probably the only criticism I see. And it is very high risk at the end of the day. On the flip side, it could carry extremely high reward. Comparing ass to tits, and tits is pretty much the exact same type of cryptocurrency that went to $500 million. So I think ass has the potential to do a 100x, if not a 500x. The second coin I have got for you is Fuck 9 to 5. Fuck 9 to 5 is presently well under $1, $962,000 market cap. Now, Fuck 9 to 5 has a very simple message. It is for those people who want out of the rat race, want out of the 9 to 5, away from the bosses, unfair hours and pay, and want generational wealth and financial freedom. The strengths of Fuck 9 to 5 is in its shock value again. The swearing part of it actually takes you aback, right? So it's not saying something like no 9 to 5 or forget 9 to 5. It's making a big shocking statement, which if you're explaining to another person what meme coins you're investing in, if you say fuck 9 to 5, they will be taken aback. They will remember it. And what I like about it is it's a very raw and real energy. It's very relatable because many people are in cryptocurrency to retire, to get out of the rat race, so they never have to work again. And as a result of that, the community members are very passionate. Now, again, these guys are very active on social media. They're constantly sharing pics, GIFs, and videos. They've got a whack-a-mole Telegram game in the works where you get a high score from killing your boss.
So are you ready?
Awesome. Yes. Woo! Yes, got it. Gotcha, motherfucker. Crap. Holy shit, look at this geezer! The only weakness is they are very new. It is a very early stage cryptocurrency. It only came out a couple of weeks ago. Having said that, the team are doxed, so you are not likely to be getting the rug pulled from out of you. These guys are here to stay and committed. Now, at a mere $962,000 market cap, to get to where their main competitor is right now, which is SPX 6900, that would be a 700x based on where SPX 6900 is right now. It would be more a 1400x to where SPX 6900 got to at its all-time high. So I also believe that Fuck 9 to 5 has got a very strong 100x chance, if not 500x. The third coin I have got for you is Millennial, otherwise known as Harry Potter MTV Pokemon 911. This is a cryptocurrency for the millennial generation. Well under $1 at a mere $416,000 market cap. The reason why you join Millennial is because you were born in the era of the millennial. You are a millennial. That is, you were born between 1981 and 1997, which a huge part of cryptocurrency are. 70% of my audience are millennials. Huge target market. So if you enjoyed the era, the film, the music, the fashion, the culture, the designs, then this is one of the most passionate and enjoyable communities you can be part of. Now, the strengths are nostalgia. Nostalgia is a very, very potent sentiment. It's got a lot of colour in the artwork. Like, having grown up in that era myself, I completely relate to all of the artwork and all of the media that they share. It's very, very memorable. You are undoubtedly going to recognise Home Alone, Back to the Future, Freddy Krueger, Mrs. Doubtfire, Rocky, Terminator, Darth Vader, Friends. Like, this is an iconic age. A lot of what you see shared by Millennial is memorable. It's meme-worthy. And it's a very cohesive community as well. You can tell they're all friends, all from different parts of the world. They didn't know each other before Millennial. And that's showing you the power of community. Forming a cohesive community can build and increase success. And at 416k market cap, there is a lot of potential here. As far as activity goes, they have got a website, an X account, and a passionate and sharing community. On the downside, they do not have a Telegram group. Having said that, on X now you've got community pages, so people are able to communicate better there, and you've got a better quality conversation as well. What I see in Telegram is people say, when are you going to get on CoinGecko? When are you going to get on CoinMarketCap? When are you going to do this? When are you going to do that? What are you doing to increase the price? And it takes away from the community vibe. So the way they are playing it right now is basically fostering that easygoing atmosphere that allows it to be cohesive. It is niche to an age demographic. So people outside of millennials, whether that's Gen Z or Gen Y, they may not see the appeal, and that's kind of alienating them. But having said that, older generations to millennials will also love this, simply if they loved the 80s and 90s era. And again, it is new, it is early. It's a 400k market cap, which makes it extremely small and have incredible upside potential. Its biggest competitor is Harry Potter Obama Sonic Inu, which, as you can see, is a very similar name. And to get to where they are right now would be a 1000x. As a crypto YouTuber, I don't really get involved in communities because my job is to kind of report on them. But I've got to say, I really enjoy being part of the Millennial ecosystem. And I really do foresee that these guys have a 100, if not 1000x potential. The fourth coin I have got for you is Suppoman, a meme coin based on me, a 761k market cap. Why you'd want to be a holder of Suppoman is because you have the same belief system as me. Being Suppoman isn't about being me, it's about having the degen spirit, going for the low cap gems, trying to flip the 90% of retail investors going after blue chip cryptocurrencies. So if you are part of that culture of wanting to make retirement money in one cycle, then this is the place for you. And probably the biggest added value is the buy alerts. So when I'm buying new cryptocurrencies, like when I bought Millennials, when I bought the next coin I'm going to talk about, I put it as an alert in my group before anything else. And I let them know what I'm going to be talking about in YouTube videos. So it's extremely high value in addition to being part of a fantastic community. So, the strengths are legitimacy. Obviously, it's a meme coin named after me. So as a result of that, you are not likely to be seeing an enormous rug pull. You can be part of early calls as long as you have 1 million tokens. Obviously, I'm a known figure. So people are going to recognize Suppoman as it goes up the charts. And there is a scarcity of coins. There's only 800 million circulating tokens because 200 million were burnt out of circulation. That means only 800 people can ever have the 1 million tokens required to be in the group. Suppoman coin is on all of the main social media. It's on X, Instagram, TikTok, and has a very active, loyal community as well. You very rarely see people selling out of the Suppoman community. There is no website. It's not on CoinMarketCap, it's not on CoinGecko as of yet, but they are going to be happening very, very soon. But this is a high-risk coin. As usual, there is the potential incredible upside, but it does carry high risk. I draw very similar comparisons to SPX 6900 because it's all about flipping. The Suppoman value proposition is outperforming all retail, particularly the retail investors that go for the likes of Ondo, Chainlink, Render, and all of the high market cap cryptocurrencies that aren't going to make huge profits. To get to where SPX 6900 has gotten to, that would be a 2000x. So I think that the Suppoman coin has very high potential in the coming bull market. 100 to 500x. The last coin I have got for you is low cap. This to me represents one of the most simple to understand, but one of the most effective at being able to reach a huge multiplier. Only $212,000 market cap. Low cap appeals to high risk, low cap crypto investors, the ones that are wanting significant return on investment over TradFi and the retail masses. So low cap is the belief, low cap is the target, low cap encompasses everything the degen is going for. The strengths are in its brand. Low cap makes just a lot of sense. Everybody will understand that because it's a crypto-centric term. It's simple and self-explanatory. And that means whenever anybody sees it, it's just going to make sense. It's like, low cap. Of course, a cryptocurrency is low cap up to the point of 250 million. From this point is a 1000x. All their socials are active. They've got a website, Telegram, Twitter. The developer has locked up all of his tokens, so investors have confidence that he's not going to rug the project. And very early on, it's got a very keen, excited, and committed early community. It's only 24 hours old. There's only 370 holders. It's not had any challenges yet. It's not been out. As for instance, back in February, March, we haven't seen it come back from that kind of adversity. Now, a 212k market cap, for this to get to where SPX is, which again is one of its big competitors, that would be a 7000x. For it to get to where Fartcoin is, and the reason I bring up Fartcoin is because, again, it's just very, very simple cult community cryptocurrency. Fartcoin is just about branding. It's just about simple, absurd kind of name. I believe low cap will eventually be a mid cap, and I think this has definitely got 1000x potential. And that concludes today's top 5 meme coins under $1 with incredible upside, millionaire making potential. Which was your favorite? And if I haven't covered your favorite, what is your favorite meme coin that you think has incredible upside potential and a very sticky community? Let me know in the comments. Till next time, people, I've been the Suppoman. You have been amazing. Don't forget to smash the like, and I'll see you next time. It is lights out, all out.